In the vast silence of the universe, there are places no human has ever seen. Worlds orbiting distant stars, hidden in darkness, untouched by light from our sun. For centuries, humanity believed Earth was unique, a rare accident in an otherwise lifeless cosmos. But the universe is far larger than we once imagined. And sometimes, it reveals something unexpected, something that changes everything. The discovery began quietly. A faint, almost imperceptible shift in the light of a distant star. At first, it appeared to be noise, a minor fluctuation, easily dismissed. But as astronomers continued to observe, the pattern repeated. Again and again, something was passing in front of the star, blocking a fraction of its light. A planet, far beyond our solar system. The star was catalogued as Kepler 1867, a stable, orange dwarf, older than our Sun. Orbiting it was a planet, unlike any previously discovered. Astronomers named it Aurelia-9, a superterrestrial world, slightly larger than Earth, but with a mass suggesting a dense interior. Not a gas giant, not a barren rock, a solid world. And it was located in the star's habitable zone. As data poured in, scientists began reconstructing the planet from light alone. Its orbital period, 312 Earth days. Its distance from its star, close enough for liquid water, but far enough to avoid runaway greenhouse heating. Spectroscopic analysis revealed something remarkable. An atmosphere, dense, complex, containing nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and traces of water vapor. But there was more. Tiny spectral anomalies that did not fit standard models. Chemistry that demanded explanation. Aurelia-9's atmosphere behaved strangely. It scattered light in unusual ways, creating shimmering auroras, visible even from orbit. Models suggested high-altitude ionized layers interacting with the planet's magnetic field. This implied something extraordinary. A strong planetary dynamo, a molten core, active geology, a living planet, at least geologically. And where geology is active, chemistry follows. For decades, Aurelia-9 remained a distant mystery. Until technology caught up with curiosity, humanity launched its first interstellar probe of this class. Not faster than light, not miraculous, but patient. A machine designed to travel for generations, carrying with it our questions, our hopes, and our fear of what we might find. The probe accelerated slowly, using stellar gravity assists and fusion-based propulsion. Decades passed. On Earth, civilizations changed, but the probe continued, crossing interstellar space, passing rogue planets, nebulae, and silent star systems, until at last, a faint orange star grew brighter, Kepler 1867, and beneath it, a pale blue-green world. The first images of Aurelia-9 stunned scientists. Vast oceans, continents wrapped in mist, a planet covered in cloud systems, far more dynamic than Earth's. Massive storm bands, slowly rotating around the globe. But there were regions of calm, areas where sunlight reflected gently off liquid surfaces. Not ice, not lava, water. Aurelia-9 was not evenly divided between land and sea. Over 70% of its surface was covered by ocean. But these oceans were different, deeper, richer in dissolved minerals, and warmed not only by the star, but by heat rising from below. Hydrothermal activity was widespread, an environment known on Earth to nurture life. The probe identified a stable region, A continental shelf. Near the boundary of land and sea. Temperate climate. Moderate winds. Chemical signatures. That hinted at complexity. The decision was made. A descent module detached and began its fall. As the lander entered the atmosphere, its sensors recorded the sky's color. Not blue, but a deep turquoise, tinted by atmospheric particles. Unknown on Earth. Clouds formed in towering layers. Lightning flashed within them. Not white, but violet. The lander touched the surface, on soil unlike any seen before. Dark, mineral-rich, warm. Gravity was slightly stronger than Earth's, but manageable. Temperature, 18 degrees Celsius. Wind speed, gentle. The conditions were comfortable, almost disturbingly so. For several minutes, nothing moved. No visible organisms. No sounds. Just wind, passing over alien terrain. Then the sensors detected something. Movement. Subtle,
barren rocks,
slow,
frozen gas
near
giants,
the edge of the lander's camera
worlds
view.
scorched by their parent stars.
At first, it looked
but
geological.
every now and then,
A shifting
a
of
whisper
sediment.
comes back.
But then it changed direction.
Then,
Responded,
one day, a signal
adjusted.
cut through
This
the
was
static.
not random motion.
It was different.
This was interaction.
It wasn't the stark,
Something on
simple
Aurelia-9
data of a
was
dead
responding
world.
to its environment.
It locked
At
onto
that
a
moment,
planet, a
humanity
shimmering
stood at a
blue and
threshold.
green marble.
Not yet a discovery.
As it
Not
drew
yet
closer, the details
possibility.
sharpened.
The
It
kind that
found a
reshaped
continental
civilizations.
shelf, a
Because if
gentle
Aurelia-9
slope where a vast
hosted even the
landmass
simplest form
met
of
a
life,
shimmering sea.
then Earth
The data
was no
streamed
longer
in,
unique.
painting
The
a
cameras
picture
continued
of a
to
world
record.
that felt
The
hauntingly
instruments
familiar.
kept measuring.
The climate
And
was
far away,
temperate.
On
Not
a small
too hot,
blue planet
not
orbiting
too
a yellow
cold.
star.
The winds
Humans
were
waited,
moderate,
unaware
a
that the
gentle,
universe
steady breath
was about
across
to
the
speak.
surface.
And
It
when it
fired
did,
its retro
nothing would
thrusters,
ever be the
adjusted
same.
its angle,